Okay, good morning. It's Monday once again, my friends. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show. Here in just a little bit, we'll be joined by special friend, special guest, Timengineer, live in studio. And we'll dive right into our question of the day. What are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual/work relationships? So we'll get into those here in just a little bit. Once again, thanks for joining us nice, bright and early here on a beautiful Monday morning. As I choke to death, sorry. That's a way to start a morning where I'm choking to death, sorry. Okay, it's only going to go up from here. Here we go. All right. Woo. Now, today, we obviously have the question of the day, and then we're going to get into our Are You Smarter Than My Friend trivia. This week, we're going to give away something different. Last week, we were giving away WWE tickets. This week, we're giving away High Water Festival tickets, which is Jack White from the White Stripes. He's actually headlining that show with a bunch of alternative bands like My Morning Jackets, Modest Mouse, Local Natives, and many more. So that happens in late April, and we'll give away those tickets with trivia today. All right, guys, going on air here in like 30-ish minutes for our question of the day. Our question of the day, once again, are what are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual work relationships? We'll get into that question and your answers coming up here in just a little bit. Good morning, Andrew. What's up, buddy? Hopefully you had a good weekend. I don't think I did a whole lot this weekend. Friday night, I kind of just hung out at the house. Saturday, it was just like running errands, and then there's Timengineer, running errands, and then just went to a neighbor's house for a party. Good morning, Elaine. Tim, good morning. Give you what? Give you that? All right, I'll give you that. Hold on. Turn this camera on. Bright and early, Tim.
That's a problem.
You have zero coffee in you?
Zero coffee in me.
Oh. What's the situation, man?
What situation?
Well, I said that's the situation. You should take care of it. I don't want you to be all grumpy walking in here with zero coffee.
Zero coffee.
Yeah.
Let's get this fired up.
Do whatever you need to do.
The keys let me in, Andrew. I have those.
All right, guys, we're on in just over a minute with our question of the day.
What's the question of the day?
Question of the day is, what are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or
geez.
casual work relationships?
I need to figure those out. Not even going to lie. What are those red flags? Hey, it's Christmas time, everybody.
I actually told you a red flag, but you refused to listen to me.
What is that?
when we talked about a relationship that you
Oh,
had.
yeah, I should have, because that's over now.
Yep. Yep. I told you. You want to talk about it on the air?
I guess so. I don't even remember what it was now. So that's actually a good idea.
Yeah. Happy Monday to you, Sean, as well. Said happy Monday, Horde. One mother effing week crap is getting real. Yeah, it is.
Are you coming here?
He is
that
coming
what
here.
the dollar sign is getting he real for?
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show this morning. We are currently live streaming at, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just search the Cotter and Marshall show. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe while you're there and turn on your notifications. You can also listen to the show 100 different ways. You can download the app right now for free via the Google Play or Apple App Store. You can get us on your in-home smart speaker and listen live at rock1061.com. My friend today joining me in studio for the Marshall and Friends show is Timengineer once again on this beautiful Monday. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning.
I know you haven't had your coffee yet.
Not yet.
But I think we have a question that is going to really hit home for you. You're not going to need coffee. You're not going to need a stimulant. Talk about our question of the day today.
Lord.
What are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual work relationships? Now, I'm in a perfect relationship, so I have no.
You're in a
flags.
perfect. Wow.
No, I'm not.
That.
I mean, there's little red flags that I think when you first start meeting someone, when it comes to like significant others, like if obviously they're kind to animals, or if they're good to, let's just say, servers. Like they talk to them like human beings, not like ranch. Now I need all the ranch, like,
Or they don't tip.
or they don't tip, like or people who have like good relationships with their family members. All these are like great things to have, and if they don't, they are major red flags. But Tim, I know you have been in relationships with the ladies before, and
few.
We were actually talking recently about a woman you were dating, and she asked you, I believe, after only just a few weeks of hanging out, to possibly go to like couples therapy. Is that true?
That's what it was. That's right. Yeah, we started. She wanted to do therapy, but instead of doing therapy, she sent me a link to an app, which costs like $80 a year or something like
$80.
Yeah, ridiculous. And she was like, "I'll pay for it if you do it."
And this was to better your relationship.
To better our relationship that was a month old.
That was okay. So she wanted you to buy an app, and do some sort of weird
couples therapy
via an app.
That's right.
After a month of dating. That's a red flag, my friend. That is the largest of red flags. And the relationship's over with?
Yeah, that.
You're not going to be calling?
No.
You don't think she's going to be trying to come back into Timengineer's life anytime soon?
No.
Good. Because that is,
over.
When you told me that was the scariest thing I think I've ever heard. After a month. That is crazy pants central. All right, well, let's get into your answers for our question of the day. What are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual work relationships? Now, Chris said this one, and it kind of hurt me personally, but I'm going to bring it up. So I want to talk about it for a second. Chris Hanks just said red hair. Okay.
No, red hair?
There's nothing wrong with red hair.
Just because they're soul suckers doesn't mean you can't date them.
Hey. Those are rumors perpetrated by the media. People with red hair were fiery with passion. You know, we're fiery with passion. We are not literal red flags, although we kind of look like them depending on how much.
I was told I'm kind of a ginger, like slightly ginger.
No one's ever said
the other day. Yeah, no, yes.
Maybe you got some ginger tendencies.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. All
right, and then let's get to one more here. Stacy actually chimed in on our Facebook page as well for our question of the day. She said, when they make it look like everyone else is out to get them and they're just the innocent victim. Yep. That's a huge red flag. I dated a girl who did that. Every single day she would come home and it was like, I'm like, are you doing something to make everyone pick on you? And she's like, this person was mean and this person was rude to me, and it was just like every day it was like the victim.
Yeah.
It was the victim game. And it got real old.
I dated a girl like that too once.
Yeah,
but we didn't get very far. I think we did maybe 2 weeks, and I was like, nah, this.
Well, if it means anything, she blames herself.
It's like the same. It's like the same kind of girls who say, I want all the time instead of doing stuff
exactly
to get those things.
They just want them to.
They just want things. Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Well, if you have some stories you want to share with us in regards to our question today, please feel free to do so on our live stream. Once again, we are live streaming currently on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, or you can text us 1-800-394-1061. Right now, let's get into some new stuff from Greta Van Fleet. This is Built by Nations on Rock 106.1 and the Marshall and Friends Show. All right, Tim, go get your coffee.
Coffee and a server I need to
Yeah.
look into. How much time do I got?
We've got some time. We got commercials and a couple songs. Oh, I need. Can you flip my camera on there real quick?
Camera.
There it is.
I'd be willing to bet there.
All right, guys. Once again, thanks for joining us nice and early this morning. Do appreciate it. Right now, it's our question of the day. What are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual work relationships? We'll get into that here more in just a few minutes. If you got stories for us, feel free to drop them into the chat. Also, you can text us, like I mentioned. Morning, everyone. Morning. Second half of this hour, we're going to play Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia. Speaking of, I guess I don't need to print it up. Usually I do. This will work. I'll just run it from my phone. Actually, I should probably go print it up. I'll do that here in a minute. We'll play some trivia for your opportunities to win some tickets to the High Water Festival coming up in late April. How was everyone's weekend? Was it good? I think Friday night I didn't do anything. Saturday, Saturday I went out and ran errands all day. Then I went to my neighbor's Christmas party, a couple houses down. It was an awesome time. Had a few drinks, talked to the locals, and then yesterday, really didn't do much again. Watched a ton of football. I think primarily I watched all football. And then I went out and had brunch, which I'm not a brunch guy, if you couldn't tell. But I went out and had brunch over at Oak 36, which is in the 12 Oak Shopping Plaza. Dude, it's really good. Like, the Oak 36 is it's a kind of a higher end restaurant. It's not like a Chili's. No offense, Chili's. But it's a little higher than that. But I think my wife and I both had, we had a meal and like a soda each, and it was $30, so it was pretty cheap. Wasn't an overly expensive thing, but man, Oak 36, they just have some like incredible brunch items. I got the Jimmy, which was like this massive spicy chicken sandwich on like a cheddar bun with scrambled eggs, cheese. It was really, really good. Had some Gouda grits. Ooh, goddamn. So good. Lane says, red flag when they say they are divorced, but you find out they still live with the wife. Yikes. That is definitely a red flag. Andrew says, I didn't do anything Friday and Saturday. Then yesterday, my wife made me decorate the yard. Then I fell asleep. Woke up, drank, slept, woke up, drank. Well, sounds like you had a nice little day. Good for you. Yeah, after we get into our trivia game in the 8 o'clock hour today, we'll be proclaiming our dude of the week in between this dude in Minnesota, not our friend Sean, but another dude in Minnesota who actually does good things for the people and the community, named Brian Christensen. It'll be the dude of the week between him and Tyson Foods. We'll get into that here in just a little bit. Good morning, Holly. Thanks for joining us nice and early. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll be doing some Big Money Monday. But don't text us quite yet with those numbers. We'll get into that after we get done with trivia. But once again, Big Money Monday coming up at the bottom of the 8 o'clock hour today. In the 9 o'clock hour, we'll get into some Marshall's Music News. We'll get into also details on your last chance to win Welcome to Rockville tickets. Those VIP tickets were given away at 12 noon today. Sean says, snowblowed and shoveled 3 times, Friday and Saturday, 11. So you got a foot of snow. Jesus Christ, dude. Sean, is that like the largest snowstorm you guys have seen up in Minnesota since you moved there a couple years ago? All right, guys. Right now we're playing a song, then going into commercials. Then we'll come right out of that with our second half of our question of the day. We also have brand new stuff from Hailstorm coming up. We'll also get into some old school stuff from Stabbing Westward. All right, guys, just moving stuff around to make sure we can stay on time, which is pretty important. Charles says, as you know, no deer murder this weekend. I filleted the crappie yesterday. Grocery shop, food prep, paid bills, updated my computer. Man, what a day for you. Your weekends get crazy, Charles. So our buddy Charles, who's been murdering deer every single weekend, did not have a great deer killing weekend, but he did catch a bunch of fish. So he shot me a text message. He's like, having a pretty good weekend, although no deer killing. Proud of him. Over the weekend, I was just, I think it was Friday night, I was just kind of relaxing at my house. My wife and I really didn't decide to do anything other than watch a movie. I was looking at my phone on the couch, and I found this clip of this deer who somehow, I mean, it must have got cut on its back somehow from like some razor wire. It was disturbing. It was like half of its back was like filleted open. And of course, I showed my wife. She's like, why would you ever show me that? I'm a 12-year-old, and I think it's hilarious. That's how my weekend went. Sean said, ooh, for the most snow in Minnesota. He goes, no, my first year in the new house in 2018, we got 22 and a half inches in April, and we didn't have a snowblower at the time. Jesus Christ, dude. I hear Tim moaning from the engineering room, screaming, this is going to take forever. We've got, a crap ton of commercials. I don't know, like 5 minutes. Let's just say 5-ish plus minutes. Morning, Rhett. Thanks for joining us, buddy. All right, guys, once again, we're in commercials right now, and then once we're out of those, we'll play some brand new stuff from Hailstorm and then get into the second half of our question of the day. Our question of the day is, what are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual work relationships? Dave says, I almost killed a deer with the UTV on Friday night. Nice. What up, Greg, man? All right, all this week, guys, we're going to have High Water Music Festival tickets to give away with Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia. That trivia game, 7 questions, 60 seconds, kind of like Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout, except we have you guys just text in your information and then a number of how many questions you think my friend will get correct. Timengineer is our trivia contestant today, and we'll get into the game here probably in about 20-ish minutes or so, maybe a little bit less. But if you want to go ahead and start texting in, 1-800-394-1061. You can text your first name and then a number of how many questions you think Tim will get right out of 7. And if he gets within one number of that on the front or back of it, you'll win the tickets. Easy as that. And just a quick heads up on a programming note side, I'm going to be off on Friday. Not because I'll be actually like off of work. I'm having my talents utilized elsewhere. We're doing a promotion on our sister station, Hot 98.3, called Breaking and Entering Christmas. It's where they have their morning show, go out and give a family like a bunch of stuff. They've asked me to dress up as Santa Claus, so I'll be doing that this Friday. Good morning. You're still wearing that sweater, so I don't know. I'm going to say they look okay. I'm not a fashion guy. Yeah, I guess. Oh, Stacy, who stopped by, asked me what my thoughts were on her pants. Always a bad choice for guys. Could have just went straight up with they look like garbage, but I just went with the very acceptable husband answer of they look all right. Yeah, they look good. Morning, Tony. Yeah, so I'll be playing, yes, Greg, Ginger Claws this coming Friday morning, nice and early. So I have to be on location. So unfortunately, I can't be in studio. So that's what I'll be doing this coming Friday morning. That's why that's why I won't be live streaming on Friday. If you're listening on air, I'll be on the air. I'll be voice tracked, as they say. But yeah, I won't be live streaming on Friday, unfortunately. And then after that, we'll probably be taking a little bit of a break from live streaming. I'll be having some time off with the holidays. It's kind of crazy to think that like next week is already Christmas week, and then obviously the week after that's New Year's. So I'll be taking some time off from just doing some live streaming stuff. I may be working a little bit, but the majority of it will be time off. I just mostly need to clean out my garage. It's a friggin' disaster. It's like one of those things where I think it may take more than one day. Anne-Marie Smith, good morning. How are you? Morning, everyone. Once again, thanks for joining the live stream nice and early on this Monday. I didn't really want to start the week when my alarm went off this morning, but I did, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning as well. Once again, we're getting into the second half, our question of the day here in just a moment. What are your relationship red flags with our significant others or casual work relationships? And then after that, we'll get into some Are You Smarter Than My Friend trivia. Timengineer will be joining us here in just a few minutes once again for the second half of that question, and then obviously the rest of the show. Melissa, good morning. Melissa says, morning, everyone. I find when people come on too strong, they almost always seem to have an agenda when it comes to our question of the day. Yeah. See, the thing is, I think I came on strong with my relationship with my wife because we met each other at a tattoo festival with live music in Vegas. I was working. She was working. I gave her my card. No big deal. And then I don't know if that's coming on strong when it comes to like, sorry guys, making sure this is playing. Beautiful. I don't know if that was coming on too strong, but within the first month, her sister got a job and had to move away. And I said, just move in with me. And then she did. And she's never moved out. So if that says anything. If coming on strong is making your girlfriend of, I think, less than 60 days at that point move in with you. I didn't make her, but I told her she could. That may be a red flag. All right, Tim, 2.5 minutes, bud. Rhett says, red flags. If I have met you on a call, if I have chased you, if you have a suspended driver's license, if your face is on mugshots. That's a good one. We'll use that. All right, guys, 2.5 minutes before we go back on the air once again. Second half of question of the day that we'll get into Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia? Yes, Charles, you're 100% right. I cannot find the bands with with the boxes and everything I have in my house everywhere, in my garage. Yeah, so next week I'll be spending some time with the bands and, more importantly, just cleaning out my garage, which has become this disaster zone of like empty boxes, and my tools are just all over the place because I've been doing a bunch of like little home improvement projects. So I've got like zip ties, flashlights, all sorts of everything just kind of laid out everywhere. I'm a mess. No, we do not pay our friends any money, Charles, just so you know, to join me on the show. Tim makes $0 from joining the Marshall and Friends show. Morning, Wanda. How are you? How's the move going? Are we officially all moved in? Is the old home gone? There he is. I turn my camera on there, bud.
I don't really want to do that.
Do it anyway.
Have my coffee.
So are you trying to fix that thing that I let you know was broken this weekend?
Yep.
And how's that going?
Oh, I got to get to the RAID.
The RAID controller?
I got to get to the RAID controller, the RAID configuration.
Right, you got to get to that, dude.
As one of my discs in my RAID 5 failed.
Well, there's the issue.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Well, that's what I thought it was. I was going to tell you, but I didn't get enough time to do that this weekend. Sorry about that. All right, we're on at 15. Brand new stuff right there from Hailstorm. That was called Back from the Dead. Of course, they're going to be a part of this year's Welcome to Rockville. You can win VIP tickets from us on that show right now over at the Rock 106.1 Facebook page. Just check out the post pinned to the very top. Like, comment, and share. And then we choose our VIP tickets winner this coming, well, actually at noon today. We'll be choosing our winner. Well, welcome to the Marshall and Friends show on Rock 106.1. My friend today joining me in studio, my friend.
Well, I mean, friend is a loose word.
My frenemy, Timengineer, is in studio right now. Of course, we are live streaming the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just search the Cotter and Marshall Show and make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Turn on your notifications while you're there. You can also listen to the show a bunch of different ways by downloading the app, getting us on your in-home smart speaker, or listening live at rock1061.com. Continuing on with the second half of our question of the day. What are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual work relationships? Now, let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, our good friend Trace from Bluffton hit us up, and he didn't just give us one. He gave us 6
he's got a
different
whole list.
Yes, he's got a list. And now, don't judge him too harshly, but he is an Alabama fan. But here is his top 6.
Not my family.
When it comes to relationship red flags. He goes, number 1, she says war eagle. Okay, man. All right.
Yikes.
Not a great start. Number 2, she's always talking about her exes. Number 3, no sense of humor. Number 4, she thinks How I Met Your Mother is better than Friends. Tim, are you sit on anywhere on the fence on this?
Do
this
I
question?
sit anywhere on the sitcoms of rich people in New York? No.
Okay, just
No.
just asking. Number 6, she thinks about Rushmore naturally has the faces on it. Okay, like they just happen to be there. And then number 6, she doesn't like Chick-fil-A. Okay, I mean that is a solid list from Trace of relationship red flags.
I don't understand Chick-fil-A.
Hey, settle down there, pal. Settle down there.
The draw.
It's this. You get the number 2 spicy. Okay, deluxe. Okay. You get the waffle fries, and then you get a side of honey mustard and Polynesian sauce.
It's not that good, boss.
Hey, It's good.
It's not that
You
good.
tell me a line just magically appears outside of Chick-fil-A?
I guess I would be raising the red flag for Homeboy.
Yeah, no one should date you. That's
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
All right. Once again, our question of the day is, excuse me, there is. What are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual work relationships? Elena chimed in on our Facebook and said this one, and it really got me. It said, if they treat their mother terrible or have a shot glass collection. Is it a substandard thing where
that means they're in their 20s, probably
a shot
like
glass
early 20s? I mean,
or a guy that just never ever really had a full-time girlfriend and realized going to every city they go visit and buying a shot glass is not actually a cool thing.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever do you collect anything weird that would be like a red flag in a relationship, Tim?
I mean, I don't really. I collect old motherboards, not out of
like
want.
Computer?
Yeah, not out of want, but just because like people give them to me, and then like I end up with old motherboards. So I have so many old motherboards, man. It's ridiculous.
And you're single. Wow. Okay, it's crazy.
So I started spray painting them, and I'm gonna make like a collage of old motherboards. I think it'll be kind of cool looking.
Mm-hmm. Totally, man. Yeah. Totally. So Tim is currently single. You'll never guess that.
Never guess.
Rebecca also hit us up on the Facebook page, Tim. She said, never date a man in uniform. What?
Wow. Okay.
No disrespect to their job or sacrifice, but uniform jobs always seem to attract narcissistic personalities. No thanks.
Oh.
Man, Rebecca dropping truth bombs over here. Someone's had a bad experience. And then we'll wrap up once again our question of the day, or what are your relationship red flags, whether significant others or casual work relationships? Kyle just chimed in with one word, vegan. You know what? I think I kind of have to agree with that, Kyle.
What about this one right here, real quick?
Yeah.
From Elaine. She says, when they say I love you within a week, yikes, run as fast as you can.
Hey, Tim, I love you.
I've totally been there before, though.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you.
Well, we've known each other for a few years, so it's okay.
I love you.
I love you too, bud.
I love you. It's fake. Actually, that's not true. I don't.
Come on, man.
He's the worst.
You're looking straight deep within my eyes, and then you tear it away from me like that.
Yeah, I don't love Tim at all. Ooh. Did you believe that? That's awkward for you.
I'm gonna
all right,
I know.
Coming up here in just a few minutes, we are going to get into Are You Smarter Than My Friend trivia for High Water Festival tickets. Details of that coming up in a minute on the Marshall and Friends Show.
Why you got to do me like that, Marshall?
Charles says, I imagine Timengineer's crib is similar to the 40-year-old virgin. Yeah, that's honestly, I've never been to Tim's house. That's what I kind of imagine too.
I don't have a toy collection that isn't my son's. So,
Sean says, my wife has a shot glass collection. Help me.
I also don't play console video games either.
Because you're too cool? You play just computer video games?
PC.
Yeah.
But I don't even play that anymore. Nowadays, what I've been doing, so I recently found out about this software called OpenSCAD.
OpenSCAD?
Yeah, it allows you to write scripted CAD drawings, right? So instead of mouse clicking around and doing stuff that way, the way you normally would with CAD, you do everything via the terminal and you punch in, basically you write code to draw your 3D rendering.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
And yeah. There's an exercise of 24. I'm halfway through it right now.
So, do you remember the actor Ben Stein?
Ben Stein.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar, but I can't.
He was the very
the face.
He'd be like, "Hello, children." Like he had a very monotone. He played like a teacher and everything.
Okay.
He also had a game show on Comedy Central where it was like Ben Stein's Money. You remember that at all? Anyway,
no.
You got a heavy Ben Stein vibe today. Just
it's
what you remind me of.
Probably need more coffee. How much time do we have?
We have a minute and a half before we jump back on. We're just going to solicit we're going to solicit Are You Smarter Than My Friend trivia. That just stopped literally even lighting up just the other day.
The software's probably down.
Yeah. Tony says red flag when the animals don't like the person. It concerns me. Yeah, no kidding. What do the animals know?
My dog is big and dumb. She likes everybody. And that would probably raise a pretty big red flag if she didn't like, if Fiona, the big dumb dog,
Yeah,
didn't like somebody, that would legit raise a red flag.
All right, guys, coming up here in 30 seconds, going to talk about the Highwater Music Festival featuring Jack White, Modest Mouse. You guys can win tickets right now for it. We'll give you those details coming up in like 20 seconds. We'll be right back. It's Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends Show today. My friend joining me in studio is Timengineer, my frenemy. Sorry.
Good morning.
My frenemy in studio is Timengineer. Now, once again, thank you guys for all of your feedback on our question of the day. But right now, we got to dive into Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia? Now, this is a really simple, easy trivia contest where you could win tickets from us right now.
So it's not simple, nor is it easy.
Well, it's for them, it is.
Yeah, for them, yes.
Not so much
really
you.
is.
All right.
For me, no. I have to think, and it's terrible.
So let's get into it right now. So what you need to do is text us 1-800-394-1061. That's the phone number to the radio station. You can go ahead and text us your first name and then a number between 1 and 7. That's going to be the number you think Timengineer is going to get correct today out of our quiz, which is once again 7 questions in 60 seconds. So let's say you guess Timengineer is going to get 4 right. I'll give you the number 3 and I'll give you the number 5 as well. As long as Tim hits within that range, you're going to score tickets to the Highwater Festival at Riverfront Park in North Charleston, Saturday and Sunday, April 23rd and 24th. You're like, Marshall, what is this new fancy Highwater Festival? Well, it's got a ton of great bands, mostly more like on the alternative side. But we got Jack White of the White Stripes fame. He's going to be headlining that show with My Morning Jacket, Modest Mouse, Local Natives, and many more. So if you want a chance at winning these tickets, all you have to do is text us 1-800-394-1061, your first name, and then a number between 1 and 7 on how many questions you think Timengineer is going to get right this morning. Tim, how do you feel? What's your personal guess that you'll get?
Now I haven't reviewed the questions, but I would guess.
Well, it would be kind of.
I'm feeling good today. I'm going to say 4.
You're going to say 4.
I'm going to. It's going to be pushing it though.
It would be bad if I let you review the questions first.
No, probably would be.
That'd be
bad.
called just cheating.
That's okay.
All right.
But I didn't study for the quiz either, so.
Right. Well, we could tell just by the way the studio is put together. All right, guys, we're going to get into Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia. Text us up for your chance to be a chance to have Tim represent you in trivia. It could be a bad day for all of us. It's Rock 106.1. What's that?
How long do we have?
We've got let's just go with like 10-ish minutes.
Okay.
Do me a favor, hang here for 1 second. Let me go print off trivia.
Oh, you got to print it.
Yeah, I'm going to print it off. So that's one thing I forgot to do this morning.
You got to get it still.
So hang around. Talk to people.
Let's see. Which one is this? That's the wrong one. Whoa! Good morning, everyone. It's just me and you. How does that make y'all feel? Now, he mentioned Modest Mouse is going to be in this upcoming show. And I imagine they're touring. They're still touring for their newest album. And I don't know if any of y'all have heard this new album. It's not great. It's not their best. Jack White, I'm not sure if Jack White has put out anything recently, to be honest with you. Oh. Boy, that's a lot of ads. Well, that's not that bad. They're all like 15s and 30s. So I got things to fix this morning. It's not going to be fun, but it's Christmas time. So Christmas cheer. Christmas cheer. Got to be ready for Christmas. Everybody excited for Christmas? What about you? Are you excited for Christmas?
Of course.
They're all saying that this is scary. That this.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to put Tim on the camera for less than 60 seconds while I had to go grab the trivia.
Just leave it with an empty chair. I think that would have been better.
It's just been better. What did you do? I was gone for literally like a minute and a half.
So you said earlier, welcome to Rockville this year. By that you meant next year, right?
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Well,
2022?
I meant this coming year, I guess is what I meant to say.
That makes sense. But have you heard the new Modest Mouse album?
I have not.
No?
Nope.
Are you much of a fan of Modest Mouse?
I mean, I know them a little bit. I mean, I know some of their earlier stuff, like right when they first came out, but I'm not super familiar with Modest Mouse.
Okay. Well, it sounds like one of their buried albums, their newest one. It's okay. It comes off a little too polished. Because, if you listen to Modest Mouse, they're very garagey, garage bandish,
Yeah.
Style. It's not really good.
It's not really good.
It's not really good, that polished.
Just FYI, Jack White has Taking Me Back Out if you play it on the station.
Jack White has a new album?
Yeah, so Jack White actually has 2 brand new solo albums he's releasing this year. Jack White has Taking Me Back.
No kidding. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we actually are playing the new Jack White song on the album called Taking Me Back. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Andrew says, for once, I agree with Tim. The album wasn't the best when it comes to Modest Mouse. Damn.
I tried to like it too. Like I listened to it. I listened to it all the way through, and then I listened to it in the car, and then I listened to it again while I was working, and I couldn't. There's like 2 or 3 songs that are really cringe in that album, and I'm just like, you can't excuse the album for the rest of it, But anyways, all right, I'm gonna go and grab
the RAID controller.
Yeah, I gotta go grab keys. No, I wasn't sure if Jack. I didn't say he didn't have anything. I wasn't sure if he had released anything new.
Yeah, Jack White has 2 brand new solo albums coming out this year. I think first one's in April, and I think the second one's in July.
So they haven't been released yet. Correct.
Yeah, I mean, there is. So the first single from those albums came out actually with the release of the new Call of Duty game. So that is out.
Okay.
But the full albums have not been released.
All right, then. Let me go get this. Things to fix.
Go do your thing. We've got, I'm going to go ahead and just say 6 minutes. 6 minutes. All right, guys. Once again, if you have not done so already, go ahead and make sure to text us 1-800-394-1061. Your first name and a number between 1 and 7. That's the amount of questions you think Timengineer is going to get right. I think my brain was running a little slow this morning, so I didn't, print out my trivia questions or log into my text line yet. Oh, Timengineer, he doesn't pay attention. Are you kidding me? He doesn't know what songs we're playing. Ooh, got tons of text messages this morning. Once again, thanks for chiming in, guys. Thanks for texting in. All right. I'm choosing this person to play for today. They are saying, boom. All right. Well, hopefully everyone had a great weekend. And yes, it is time to get a little scared in regards to Christmas time. We're exactly 12 days away. you want to ship something to your family, you're pretty much screwed if it's not going out today. I'm got a feeling. I shipped my mom a box of Christmas gifts the other day, and it was supposed to be 2-day priority. So I shipped it out on a Wednesday. It was supposed to be there Friday. It's still not there, and it's currently like within a 2-hour driving range of my mom's house. So I'm guessing it'll get there tomorrow. So 2 days turn into 6. So just to give you a quick heads up of how the United States Postal Service is going right now. Whatever they say, times it by 3, and it may get there. So, and now at this point where everyone's probably mailing out stuff, if you are sending gifts out to friends and family, you should probably do it today. All right, currently we got Eve 6 on the radio. Then we're getting a brand new stuff from Papa Roach. Then after that, we're back on the air with Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia? Get my timer ready on my phone. Perfect. Yeah, so the High Water Festival is pretty cool. It's been going on for a couple years. I have never really even like kind of knew about it until this year, where this guy that I work with on giveaways for like Bonnaroo and the Shaky Knees Festival, he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, I'm helping out the High Water Festival this year. You want a part of it?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." So we're gonna have tickets all this week for you to win, Monday through Thursday. Just a quick heads up, programming side of this radio machine that I work in. We are going to not be live streaming on Friday. I'll be helping out our sister station, Hot 98.3, do something amazing for a very needy family in the area. Now, also tomorrow on the show, Stacy from Hot 98.3 is going to be my guest once again on my rotating, guest list over these last few weeks since Cotter left us. 2.5 minutes, Tim. But Stacy will join us tomorrow. Then I think we have Mac on Wednesday, and then Billy. Billy from the Badass Rock Show is returning to become my friend. I didn't absolutely run her away from when she joined us about 2 weeks ago, but she'll be coming back to hang out with us. And then once again, we'll be going into like a short break from live streaming and stuff over the next couple weeks. I may chime in here and there. Who? Exactly. Speaking of the man we do not mention by name, Cotter, which I just did, he messaged me this weekend. He was in New Orleans, like getting hammered. Like Friday night, he was just getting like, he literally just said, debaucherous drunk. That was it. That was the only words he told me. Just wild. Apparently he got wild this weekend. What up, NK Ultra, man? How you doing, man? Good morning. Happy Monday. We're about 90 seconds out from going back on the air. We're going to be testing Timengineer. See how good he is with this trivia. There is, let's see, 1, 2, 3 multiple choice questions for Tim today. And we do have our contestant. All set to go. 60 seconds, Tim. Yeah, your coffee's in here. Get your crap together, bro. The hell? Is engineering stuff killing you already? Dave says, just looked at High Water, recognized 3 bands. Yeah, this is much more alternative than on the rock side. But, I mean, Jack White, I'm a huge fan of that guy. Modest Mouse is on there, along with My Morning Jacket and everything. So, some really cool bands. All right, guys, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back on air with Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia? It's Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show. This morning in studio is my friend, Timengineer. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning.
All right, well, let's go ahead and dive right into it. We are playing Are You Smarter Than My Friend Trivia? It's where I quiz my friends with 7 questions, 60 seconds. Today, Tim, you'll be representing listener Trace, and he guessed that you would get 3 correct today.
Yeah, okay, that sounds right.
So that means, Tim, you have to get at least 3 or a number on each side of it. So that means you can still get 4 right, or you can get 2 right, and Trace still wins these tickets.
Plus or minus 1.
Yeah, plus or minus 1 on the number guessed. And, of course, if you go above that or even below that, he won't win. So do your very best to make sure Trace gets these tickets.
Well, I think I'm going to do my very best to get as many as I can correct just to try, honestly.
Well,
I'm going to do a personal best if I get anything other than 2, I think was the last.
Yeah, you got 2 last week. Not the greatest showing.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'd really like to push that boundary there.
Yeah. Well, let's see how you do. Once again, playing for Trace for these High Water Festival tickets at Riverfront Park in North Charleston, Saturday and Sunday, April 23rd and 24th. It's a great, large outdoor festival with Jack White, My Morning Jacket, Modest Mouse, much more like alternative side of rock, but still a great show to go to. So 7 questions, 60 seconds. If you don't know the answer, say pass. Your time will begin after I ask the first question. Here we go, Tim.
Okay.
How many U.S. soldiers were killed in the movie Black Hawk Down? Multiple choice. Is it 14, 18, or 22?
14.
That is incorrect. Question number 2, also multiple choice. Which country has more volcanoes than any other? Indonesia or Canada?
Canada.
Incorrect. Question number 3.
I thought you were tricking me.
Great start. Which famous actress was the first Tool Time girl on Home Improvement?
Wait, say that again?
Which famous actress was the first Tool Time girl on Home Improvement?
Pam Anderson?
That is correct. Question number 4. What is the NPC abbreviation short for to a video gamer?
A non-playable character.
That is correct. All right, that's 2. Question number 5. What is Harry Potter's middle name?
No idea.
Question number 6, multiple choice. When did Arizona and New Mexico become states? Multiple choice. Was it 1910, 1911, or 1912?
1910?
That is incorrect. Question number 7, and you have to get this to get the tickets for Trace. Toxophobia is the irrational fear of what?
Toxophobia is the irrational fear of
Oh no, Tim. Time's running out. Get that answer in.
toxins?
That is incorrect. Tim, you only got 2 out of 7 today. But the great news is Trace actually said 3, so he still wins the tickets.
That's right.
So congratulations,
Hey, can we
Trace.
go over the correct answers, please? Because some of those I was curious about.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go over the correct answers right now. Trace, congratulations. You won yourself those High Water Festival tickets. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about my timer. Don't point.
Nervous.
Don't point at my phone. All right. Question number 1: How many U.S. soldiers were killed in the movie Black Hawk Down? There was 18. Question number 2: Which country has more volcanoes than any other? Indonesia.
I mean, that's kind of the obvious answer there.
Yep. I threw Canada on there just to see if.
Yeah, I figured it was a trick question. You're like, aha, I know how to get them.
And I tricked you very well. Question number 3: Which famous actress was the first Tool Time girl in Home Improvement? That's Pam Anderson. What is the NPC abbreviation for non-playable character? Number 5: What is Harry Potter's middle name? James.
Who knows that? Like,
a lot of people are screaming in their cars right now. Question number 6: When did Arizona and New Mexico become states? 1912. And toxophobia is the rational fear of being poisoned.
all right.
I thought that one was obvious.
It kind of is, but like, I don't know.
All right. Well, Trace, congratulations. This morning you scored yourself some High Water Fest tickets. Because Tim, well, is just not very good at trivia. We'll get to more stuff in the 8 o'clock hour, including the Dude of the Week and Big Money Monday, a chance for you to win cash coming up here in just a bit on Rock 106.1. Thanks, Tim. Thanks for sucking. 2 again. For as smart as Tim is, and he is truly a smart guy. I mean, when it comes to all of our technical stuff, our IT stuff, just overall engineering, he's new to the process, but he's still getting it. I mean, like he's a really smart guy. He's terrible at trivia. You do not want this guy on your trivia team. That's what I just learned. Well, Trace, congratulations, my friend, scoring tickets to the High Water Festival up in Charleston. I'll see you there. I plan on going at least for one day. Whatever day Jack White's going to be headlining, I'll be there. My wife and I are huge fans of Jack White. So congratulations. Tim's average, well, yes, 100%. 2. Flat 2. All right, coming up here in the 8 o'clock hour, we are going to be doing the Dude of the Week death match. And then after that, we are going to do some Big Money Monday. And then that'll be it for the live stream today. Let me make sure I'm staying on time here at the radio station. They yell at me if I don't. That's pretty close. Let's see. So, I mean, I think the week overall is, I've got like a pretty standard week. I think everything's kind of chilling out, at least when it comes to work, I'm guessing for a lot of people. At least here in the radio world, we're kind of like, it's definitely a downhill slope. Like, I don't think A-Dub's even coming into work for the next few days. He's on a little vacation with the family before, the holiday vacation. So you can tell people are kind of lightening up around here. And before you guys say anything about it, I'm guessing Charles would probably be the first one to do it. I do not want to talk about the Chicago Bears game. It was horrific. The first half we won, though. So if football was only 2 quarters, the Bears won last night, and I take that as a moral victory. Wanda says, yeah, last week of school, too. Sorry, Wanda, I didn't see, maybe I missed your comment. How's the house coming along? Our friend Wanda just moved from Savannah to Rincon. Bought herself a brand new house. So hopefully you're getting the house together pretty quickly. A lot of cool things happened in football yesterday, but I think, speaking of football, and outside of the Bears winning the first half of Sunday Night Football, I think the coolest thing that happened yesterday was with the Denver Broncos game. Just in case you missed it, Demaryius Thomas, who is a former Georgia State guy. I mean, he played right here and lived here in Georgia. He played for the Denver Broncos for a bunch of seasons, won a Super Bowl with them. Well, he passed away at the age of 33 in his shower, it sounds like, just late last week. So Denver, the first play of the game, there's usually 11 guys who play football. They just sent out 10 guys with the one person missing representing Demaryius Thomas. And the very first play of the game took a penalty of 5 yards. They didn't even snap the ball. And it was kind of like a honoring remembrance type thing for Demaryius Thomas. They also wore the number 88 in Denver. So they, I think, all wore like patches of the number 88 and painted the number 88 on the football field as well. So I thought that was like a super classy and super like probably the coolest thing that happened from this week's NFL action was the remembrance and honoring of Demaryius Thomas. Very, very cool. Wanda says, almost done moving. Then it'll be time to fix the old house to sell it. So you have not sold the old house yet, right, Wanda? Tony says, hey, Rhett, maybe you can help with this question. If they have a picture of the plate that was speeding but not the driver, can I successfully fight that ticket? That is a great question. Rhett, once again, Rodgers is the CEO of Chicago. Yeah, I know. I know, man. Hopefully that's the last time the Bears and Packers will ever play with Aaron Rodgers. Hopefully he finds his way to get traded out of Green Bay this year. Like go to what was it, Pittsburgh, or go to Denver. Those are like the two big name cities that he's supposed to be attached to. Please trade him there. Please. Wanda says, no, but we got to paint, put in flooring, and finish the bathrooms. Oh, wow. All right. Sounds like you got a lot of fun work to do there at the house. Good luck with all that, my friend. All right, guys, we're going to, let's see, we're playing Rage Against the Machine here in about 10 seconds. And then after that, we'll come back at the top of the hour with the Dude of the Week death match. We're going to need your votes to help proclaim the dude. I think I know who it's going to be. I'm good. Thank you. Go get coffee. We've got somewhere around 6 minutes. But yeah, we'll proclaim our Dude of the Week. And then after that, it's going to be Big Money Monday time. When it comes to fighting red light camera tickets, Red said, most of the time, no, you can't fight it if they just get a picture of your license plate, but not the driver. You could try and fight it in court, but it's like red light camera tickets. The tickets goes to the registered owner. Yeah, I don't think you, I don't want, or excuse me, Tony, I don't think you could fight your way out of that. That's the one you just kind of take it on the chin. You're like, all right, you got me. Charles says he just loaded 2,000 pounds, that's a ton, of concrete bags and 500 pounds of blocks. Glad I work the bands every day. Jesus, man. Andrew says, how does one co-host the show but is missing from it the entire time? Bring back Stacy. Tim, so over the weekend, I was trying to do some voice work from my home, and I contacted Tim because I wasn't able to log in. It was really weird. So Tim found out that we had something kind of go down here at the radio station, like completely stop working. So he's trying to get that up as quickly as possible because other people need to voice stuff. So unfortunately, Tim is just going to be kind of in and out of the show today. This is the life we live, guys. Sorry. Trey says, tell Timengineer that I apologize for the last screw you I said to him since he just won me tickets. Now we'll just let that live. He still deserves it. Let's see. Tony said, yeah, F and Wes got 2. That car is now in his name. Uh-oh. Oh, your husband got 2. Yikes. You need to tell your husband to be more patient. Son, tell your son to be more patient. Patience is a virtue, young man. All right, guys, we're playing Rage right now, jumping into Nirvana here in like 30 seconds, and we'll be right back on the air with the first half of the Dude of the Week death match. Then we'll have you guys vote, and then we'll kind of line up the rest of the show with giving away money, which doesn't suck. Oh, I did get a little drunk on Saturday night. Like I said, I was over at my neighbor's house at a Christmas party. Got a little drunk, and then I went home and watched the UFC, and I caught the final 2 matches of the night. It was like perfect timing to go home with Juliana Pena submitting Amanda Nunes, which was wild. It almost looked, she tapped almost immediately. It looked kind of fake to me. Like it just seemed, I don't know, it seemed like oddly rigged. I don't know. It seemed really weird. So Amanda Nunes like losing for the first time in like a decade, which is just wild to see. And then Dustin Poirier just getting hammered. I thought he was going to win possibly versus, I think his name was Cristiano Oliveira. But yeah, UFC was on this weekend. So was Rough and Rowdy on Friday, which that's another conversation for another day. But Rough and Rowdy may be my favorite new thing. Rough and Rowdy is amateur boxing, and it's just stupid fun. All right, guys, we're back on in 3.5 minutes. This weekend, I'm actually getting a massage this weekend. Everyone on the chat's currently talking to Tony, who owns a Perfect Touch massage right next door, about getting a massage. I'm getting one this weekend. Got to treat yourself. Got to treat yourself right. Get that body in order. Charles says those girls beat the snot out of each other. Yes, they did. Between Cherry Bomb and whatever the other girl's name was. Yeah, Rough and Rowdy is stupid fun. Well worth watching. Yeah, and now is a great time, too. I already have, actually, I think a few of you who've chimed in once again. Feel free to text in 1-800-394-1061 for Big Money Monday. Chime in with your first name and then a number between 1 and 9 for your chance to win. And then we'll have Tim spin the wheel for your chance to win. All right, Tim, 90 seconds, bud. I don't know where your coffee is, but got a minute. Sit your ass down. Timengineer, man. Speaking of great guests we have coming up, instead of Tim, we've got Stacy coming in tomorrow, Mac on Wednesday, and then we have Billy on Thursday this week. So we have all the ladies coming in for the rest of the week.
All the single ladies?
Billy's single. Stacy's not. Mac is single. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's what Meatloaf said, man.
They got to put your hands up. All the single ladies?
Mm.
Oh,
yeah. Still stunningly single, right, Tim? Okay. Who would have thought? All right, we're about to dive into the Dude of the Week death match coming up here in just a minute.
Never going to change, Marshall.
What's never going to change?
I'm going to die alone.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. That's true. We'll be right back. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show this morning. My friend in studio is Timengineer.
Good morning.
And, of course, we are live streaming the show right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just search the Cotter and Marshall Show and make sure to like, follow, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. Also, you can listen to the show by downloading the app from the Apple Store or from the Google Play Store for free. Get us on your in-home smart speakers or listen live at rock1061.com. Tons of ways to enjoy the radio station and, of course, the Marshall and Friends show. Right now, we need to get into the Dude of the Week death match. Our first story, Timengineer, is a story coming out of Minnesota. Okay. Now, dumped on might be an understatement from the storm that just let loose more than a foot of snow across Minnesota. Now, that's where Brian Christensen has come in to help with his new service, I Want to Mow Your Lawn. Now, usually this helps out during the summer.
Yeah, I was about to say, that doesn't really apply here, does it?
No, it doesn't. So I Want to Mow Your Lawn is a company that helps senior citizens and people who are disabled and veterans for free. Now, of course, now that it's wintertime, they've decided to kind of transition the I Want to Mow Your Lawn business to I Want to Shovel Your Driveway. So he has actually been going around and volunteering, him and a few other people, volunteering, like getting people
just to like shovel snow,
out of their homes. He goes, you know what? It feels good. You know, I think everything that has happened in the past however many years, has really had people not see the good, and it's kind of what I like to do. Now, Christensen and his wife are both full-time workers in healthcare, and when COVID swept the nation,
full-time and doing that?
yeah, he needed something to keep his mind off the madness, so he started, I wanted to mow your lawn, and that then transitioned to, I want to shovel your driveway. So our first Dude of the Week nominee is Brian Christensen out of Minnesota, so good for that guy. Now,
Out of curious, have you ever shoveled snow before?
yeah, I mean, I'm from Illinois originally.
Okay, yeah. It sucks, man.
It's not a great thing. It's not what you want to hear your dad scream at you at like
Yeah, no.
6 a.m. And trust me, I got a lot of that. Now, our second Dude of the Week nominee is Springdale's Tyson Foods. You know Tyson Foods very well. You
Sure.
go to the grocery store, you see the chickens and everything.
Yep.
It's thanking its frontline and hourly team members by giving them approximately $50 million in bonuses for their efforts over the past year. Now, for team members in the U.S., these one-time bonuses will be based on tenure ranging from $300 to $700 and then be distributed starting this month. They said this is yet another way to say thank you and say how grateful we are to the frontline teams who worked through the pandemic. While 2021 presented many challenges, our entire Tyson team continued to meet them head on and keep the world essentially fed. Now, they also announced they're investing more than $500 million in wage increases and thank you bonuses to everyone over the past year. They said they pretty much want to make Tyson Foods one of the biggest and most interesting
premier places to work.
And best places, to work. So they've increased like their healthcare benefits. The average worker's now making $50,000 working at Tyson Foods. That does not include overtime. And there's other incentives as well. So that's our other Dude of the Week nominee, a great corporation that has, facilities here in the U.S. doing great stuff, taking care of their workers. You haven't been hearing a lot of that recently, so it's nice to hear. So Dude of the Week nominees, the dude from Minnesota who is shoveling people's driveways for free, or Tyson Foods. Let us know who you think should be the Dude of the Week by letting us know in the chat with our live stream right now, or by texting us at 1-800-394-1061. Right now, let's get the five-figure death punch. It's a little bit off on Rock 106.1. All right, good morning, guys. Ooh, Erica says it's 34 degrees this morning. Yuck. That's
I'll tell you where my vote's going.
Where?
To the dude who's shoveling driveways.
Perfect.
I can't in good faith, in good conscience, vote for $1 million corporation. No matter how good, what they're doing for their employees, there's still something wrong with it.
Oh, I know who is going to win this morning. Absolutely. Yes, Greg, thank you for your vote. Rhett, thank you for your vote.
All right, I'm going to keep on trying to address this issue back here. How much time do we have?
We've got a few minutes. I'll scream at you.
All right, cool.
All right, guys. Once again, thanks for joining the live stream this morning. Yes, currently doing the Dude of the Week death match. Let us know who you think should be the Dude of the Week. Should be Brian Christensen, the dude who's been shoveling snow in Minnesota after it dumped like a foot of snow on the city this past week? Or should it be Tyson Foods, who are like completely, like big time, bonusing their employees $50 million? Everyone's getting a piece of the pie, every single worker, based upon their tenure there. So very, very cool stuff. Greg says as soon as he gets out of the room, you should scream at him. I love that idea. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. So, yes, my sister just chimed in on the live stream. She goes, it's 34 degrees in central Illinois right now. Gross. I'll take a forever pass there. Snow Guy, perfect. All right. Right now, currently pitching a shutout between Snow Guy and Chicken People. But we'll get into our winner of the Dude of the Week death match coming up here in a few minutes. Got a couple songs, some commercials to play, then we'll be back with that. And then on the second half of this hour, we'll be doing Big Money Monday, your chance to win $50 of our boss's money, possibly $100. Just text in 1-800-394-1061, your first name and a number between 1 and 9 for your chance to win Big Money Monday. We'll choose one person to roll for. I'll get with you in a sec, Stace. Once again, thanks for joining the live stream. Appreciate it. Ooh, thank you all for chiming in as well. Oh, Shovel Guys. All right. Got another vote there via the text line. Oh, my sister going against the grain. Said, sorry, Snow Dude. I think Tyson impacts the larger group of people. I love it. Tony says, I feel like Erica should come and visit and guest on the show. It could be Stories of Marshall as a kid segment. Oh, Christ. You wouldn't want her we would bring her in for like one segment. She'd tell the worst stories about me. Sorry, guys. I'm just making sure everything is set here on my end. What's very cool is this week is honestly kind of a really interesting week outside of the fact that everything's kind of slowing down work-wise, I think for a lot of us. It seems like everyone's kind of chilling out a little bit. But this coming Friday, Spider-Man No Way Home. It's a great time to go back to the movie theaters, enjoy some movies. And then the following Wednesday, we get the brand new Matrix film. What is it called? Resurrections. That's it. Matrix Resurrections. So tons of great movies coming out here in the next few weeks. I think I'm going to go see Spider-Man. I think it'll probably be over the weekend. Not going to lie.
Seen a Marvel or anything movie like that in so long.
Does your son or anything watch Marvel films, or is he still just too young
to get into it? Yeah, he's too young to get into it, really.
Tim, were you able to fix the RAID controller?
I replaced the failed drive with another terabyte drive.
Oh,
and I've told it to rebuild, so it's rebuilding. It's populating that disk. Now I have a RAID 5. If anybody knows what a RAID 5 is, anybody who knows, they'll know. I'd rather not explain it. I don't think anybody would really care to know either. Anybody who doesn't know, they're going to be like, why don't you just shut up, you nerd?
Rhett says, IMAX Spidey or just regular Spidey? I'd like to see it in IMAX, honestly. I'd like to go see it. And they're still building out. So we have kind of we have like a generic IMAX theater. So it is technically considered IMAX here. But we don't truly have a definitive IMAX screen in the Savannah area. But that's what they're building right next to that space over at the Pooler Theaters. So they have an IMAX screen, but to get a true one, it has to be this gigantic, massive room that has an elevator. But that's what they're building over there. Yeah, the GTX at Pooler Cinema. Is that what it's called? Let me see. No, I'm not thinking of like the GTX thing that the Pooler Cinemas have. I'm thinking the Royal Cinemas. So Royal Cinemas, they're building out a true IMAX theater. That's what I've been told. That's what they've been building for months right next to like almost an expansion to their movie theaters. But I don't think it's open quite yet. But yeah, I'd like to go see Spider-Man in IMAX. I think I've only seen like 3 IMAX films in the last 5 years, and it was like Avengers Endgame, Mortal Kombat, and it'll probably
Mortal Kombat and IMAX.
It'll probably be Spider-Man. It was cool, man.
That was a fun movie, but like I wouldn't watch it again.
No, I'm not running to watch the last Mortal Kombat movie. It was good enough. Like I wouldn't mind watching a sequel. If they did a sequel with those characters, I think it'd be kind of cool.
I mean, it was kind of dumb too. It was a lot of it. It was a fun movie to watch, but it wasn't like.
It's a turn your brain off movie and watch the really cool kung fu stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's all you need from that movie. I mean, that movie's That movie's not going to blow you away with its incredible storyline. Come on.
Definitely has some good cinematography, though. I mean, blow you away with the graphics.
Totally. It's the cinematography that's really bringing people to the Mortal Kombat series. All right, we're currently into some commercials right now. After that, we're going to come back with the second half of the Dude of the Week. We'll lay out the votes, recap the stories, and then after that, it is Big Money Monday. We'll also give you details on Welcome to Rockville. Just in case you didn't hear, we're giving away VIP tickets at 12 noon today. So you still have a chance at chiming in for your last chance to win some tickets. For that. For at least, I don't think we're giving away Welcome Rockville tickets for the rest of the year. It won't be until next year where we give away more tickets. What up, Steve? Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, but the last chance to win Welcome to Rockville tickets will be today. And we're not going to hand out any more until next year.
I saw Dune in IMAX. That was a cool movie.
I haven't seen Dune yet. Is it still on HBO Max or is it gone?
It should still be. I mean, I imagine it will be on HBO Max for the duration.
Okay. Yeah, I actually do want to watch that. It's just one of those films. I asked my wife, I'm like, hey, you want to watch Dune? And she's like, no, not really. I was like, I kind of get it.
It definitely has kind of pompous, you know?
Wait, it's pompous? You're saying a movie is pompous?
Yeah, it's kind of got a pompous air to it. But I mean, if you watch it, and you, I don't know. I feel like, well, for me, it's kind of spoiled because I've read the books. I've read all the books. So like when they don't mention something or something weird happens, I know why it happened, but I'm not sure if like an average viewer who's never read the books, haven't seen any of the older movies, I feel like I don't know what their experience would be like, especially with some of the weirder things with the Chris knives and the water and things like that. I'm not sure if people will actually know what's going on and why that's happening.
No one has any idea.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
All right, guys. Currently in commercial set. After that, we'll come back with some Jimmy World. Then we're back on the air with the second half of Dude of the Week.
Steve, if you're talking about Dune, it's a completely new idea. I mean, they took it's Villeneuve, the director. He's the same guy who did
Blade Runner, the new
Blade Runner, which was kind of an extension or like a sequel kind of ish.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, he's not taking the old anything from the old movie, from 1985 or 1984,
right?
Whatever that was. He's not taking any material from that.
84.
He's taken all the material straight from the source, so straight from the book, and he's made a very visually interesting film. It's really pretty, really cool to see, but I kind of worry that a lot of things are lost, on the viewer if they haven't read the books, like this nerd has.
Well, there is definitely a lot of stuff coming this week. Also coming this week, outside of Spider-Man No Way Home, which is out this coming Friday, the new Matrix film comes out next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, the new Matrix.
Which I'm very excited for.
Yeah, that actually does look good.
If you like The Witcher Season 2 comes out this Friday.
I tried to watch that, and I could not stay awake. It was so boring. Yeah. I mean, there's boobs and everything, but, like... It's not really enough.
I live for the boobs, man. I just live for them. So yeah, I know. I get why people had some issues with Witcher Season 1 because they did like the whole like Pulp Fiction, like they showed it out of order type of thing, which is a strange way to go about starting a new series.
It's really hard to follow, and I just couldn't stay awake.
Yeah, and there's lots of different stuff going on in that show. It was difficult, but if you could make your way through it. I've heard the newer season 2, is pretty good. It's kind of on the same
Worth
level.
it.
Yeah, but I hear it's very linear. They tell it literally from start to end, as opposed to like, showing chapter 8 first and then showing chapter 1 fourth. Like they were a child with ADHD.
No, they were trying to do Tarantino, but like that's pretty difficult to achieve. Let's be real here.
Yeah, it wasn't the smartest plan, it seems like.
I don't think Tarantino's really done anything high fantasy like that either. He mostly does like crime and like violence. Wherever you can do violence,
Speaking of, I wonder when we're going to hear about a new Quentin Tarantino film. I would love to find out.
I
what his next
believe
project is.
Tarantino will be coming out with his last film ever. He wants to retire.
Yeah, he
He's
wants
been
to do
talking
10
about
films.
that. Yeah, he's been talking about that for a while. So I'm not surprised we haven't gotten one yet, just because I feel like he's going to do something to kind of tie all his universes together. Right? You
think so?
Yeah. Think about it. You have from World War II. You have before that with Django Unchained, and then you went all the way to like the 90s with like oh god, what was that movie called? Where he cuts his ear off.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have Pulp Fiction.
So it's just going to be like
Kill Bill.
It's going to be Michael Madsen, Steve Buscemi, and Harvey Keitel.
Oh,
like
hell yeah, dude.
In a retirement home, trying to murder each other.
No, I think he wants to like tie all these universes together. I think that's
that would be interesting, but it seems
that's like a fan theory,
yeah,
right? That all these universes are in the same plane, from Kill Bill to Django, and I don't know.
It seems a little like too on the nose, like for Quentin Tarantino to actually
acknowledge that kind of a thing.
Yes, like someone should just write a fan fiction book of it. I think that's the best thing. Rhett said he liked The Witcher. I like The Witcher too, man. I also played. I mean, I didn't play any of the other games, but I did play The Witcher 3, and I sunk in like 160 hours playing it. It's a really great game, but that's my only knowledge base of The Witcher before I watched the series. And I'm like, I kind of understand some of this.
I couldn't get into the game either. Not even gonna lie. Nope, couldn't get into the game.
The Witcher is essentially it's on the same level as Skyrim. It's been released on every single platform ever.
That's what and I'm a big fan of Skyrim, but that's what people keep telling me, and I just can't really get into it.
Yep. All right, guys, we got about 45 seconds. Come back on air with our second half of the Dude of the Week death match. We're going to proclaim our Dude of the Week, and then after that, we'll be getting into Big Money Monday, and that'll be a wrap for the live stream today. Once again, we're not on the live stream on Friday. I got some other stuff I got to do, and then we have some great guests coming up this week. The return of Billy's going to be joining us on Thursday. We'll also have Mac and Stacy in studio this week as well. So all the ladies are coming to hang out with Marshall this week. We'll be back on the air here in like 15. We'll be right back. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show. Today, my friend in studio today is possibly a friend of me. It's Timengineer live in studio with us. And, of course, from 7 to 9 every single day, we live stream the show. So you can hang out with us on and off the air. So make sure you're doing that. Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Just search the Cotter and Marshall Show. Like, follow, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you know when we go live each and every day. All right, let's get into the second half, our Dude of the Week death match. Two great stories that came out who could possibly be the dude. But let's go over them real quick before we proclaim our winner, Tim. The first story was one from Minnesota. Of course, tons of snow hit the state this past weekend. In some places, foot and a half of snow. And Brian Christensen and his company, I Want to Mow Your Lawn, came in to help save the day. Now, obviously, with all the snow on the ground, he can't exactly mow. So
you're not mowing any lawns.
No, he got to shoveling. Now, this service, I Want to Mow Your Lawn, he started over the pandemic because he was a frontline worker, and he just wanted to get his mind off of being in a hospital setting, being in the medical industry. So he would go out and mow the lawns of senior citizens and people who are disabled and veterans for free, flat out free. And now he's kind of transitioning that in the snowy time that Minnesota is having with, I want to shovel your driveway. So that's what he's been doing. And he said it's been a lot of great time. He said,
That's a lot of work, man.
and he said, he said that time, he calls it his time of Zen.
Yeah,
it sounds
Zen,
like
all right.
It sounds like he just puts in his headphones and he just like has mindless, physical labor. And sometimes that's just good for the human soul.
I wonder how many driveways he gets through in a day.
That's a good question. I mean,
That's brutal.
well, it's not just him. It's him, his wife, and multiple people have also volunteered to do so. So they're
I'd be willing to bet they get done with like a neighborhood then.
Yeah.
All those people, you could probably do 2-3 driveways in a couple hours. Yeah.
easily. So this guy, Brian Christensen, is our first Dude of the Week nominee. Our second Dude of the Week nominee is Tyson Foods. Now, they're thanking its frontline and hourly team members by giving them approximately $50 million in bonuses for their efforts over the past year through the pandemic. Now, team members in the U.S., these one-time bonuses will be based on tenure, ranging from $300 to $700, and they start getting distributed this month, right here in December. And of course, they're adding in $500 million in wage increases for Tyson Food employees. The annual average of a Tyson Food employee is now $50,000. That includes all sorts of increased benefits for vacation, medical, dental, vacation, so on and so forth. Plus,
That's not bad.
they have tons of overtime they could do as well. So if you work for Tyson Foods, they just want to make it one of the best spots to work, and they definitely kept everyone fed during the pandemic. So two great Dude of the Week nominees. But let's face it, this thing was a runaway for Brian Christensen. Clap it up, Tim.
Hey!
Clapping it up for Brian Christensen, the dude of I want to mow your lawn and I want to shovel your driveway. He definitely wins the Dude of the Week. All right, coming up next, we're going to give you the details on how you can win our boss's money with Big Money Monday. Right now, it's Seether, their latest Wasteland on Rock 106.1. Good morning. All right, guys, back on the live stream.
All right.
Let's see. Red says Amazon just released season 6 of The Expanse. If you all followed that series, I did not. I heard good things about it though.
Isn't The Reacher? Isn't that that movie with
Tom Cruise?
Keanu Reeves? No,
Reacher.
What am I thinking of with Keanu Reeves? He did like 3 of them, and they're mindlessly,
Bill and Ted's
gratuitously
Excellent
violent.
Adventure.
No,
John Wick.
John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Jack Reacher was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of in that same vein, just like a beat 'em up kind of movie.
Right.
Yeah, Tom Cruise starred in the real actual movie, but I guess they're doing a Amazon series. It's on Amazon, and the guy playing Reacher is huge. Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. I don't know I've never seen that guy before. He looks like, if you're like, we need a buff white guy to play this role, like, and they had like a generic, you could go to the store and buy that person. I feel like that's the actor they got to play that role.
The biggest one you have. I'll take that one.
Charles says Tyson Foods for the win. They're doing great stuff, man. Morning, Samus. What's going on, man? Rhett says a new Reacher. Yeah, finally got someone besides a midget to play Reacher. The one thing the author talked about was how big he was. Yeah.
I have been rewatching all of the old Alien movies.
Dude, they're great.
Started with Alien. I've watched Aliens, and then the one where she's in some weird prison thing, and
Alien 3.
Alien 3, okay,
Yep.
and then Alien Resurrection was the one I watched last night.
Are you going to watch Prometheus?
Eventually,
Yeah.
eventually. I have a love-hate relationship with that movie.
I think it's really good.
Because it's really cool for the lore, but then again, it's really bad for the lore.
It's a really like
I mean, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I liked the movie, but
yeah, I love those Alien movies growing up, and Prometheus I was very excited for because
me too.
The guy,
totally.
One of the guys, Damon Lindelof, I think he directed it. If he didn't direct it, he wrote it. But he was the guy behind Lost.
Oh,
and did the Lost
okay.
series, and he also did like The Leftovers, which was an incredible series on HBO.
Did you know Lost was only supposed to go for 3 seasons?
Yeah,
it was originally only supposed to run for 3 seasons,
and then they made him go 6. Classic TV company,
double that,
ruining stuff. But yeah, dude, I love those Alien movies. So amazing.
So now that I've watched Resurrection, Man, that scene where the alien gets sucked out of the tiny hole, I forget how just visceral and gross that is to watch.
Are you going to watch? Speaking of Alien, are you going to watch Alien versus Predator?
I have to get the Predators in. I had to get the whole Predator series, and now that I'm in the '90s, I kind of missed the Predator Part 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
That came in out in what, '86? I want to.
Yeah, it was mid to late '80s. I want to say the first Predator.
One hit, yeah. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch all the Predators now too. Just try to like. So my idea was to watch them all in the order in which they were released.
Yeah.
So starting with Alien 1, which started everything off, and then the next one. So we're going to do it that way. That way we could kind of relive the days of when things were released and think about the 80s and what was going on with politics and, what the fear was, especially with Alien itself. What the fear was is
so that you're watching it for those reasons?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good for you, man.
Think about history at the same time that you're watching a movie.
I don't think about that when I'm watching movies. I just think about what's going on the screen. Like, wow, this is rad.
Well, when you start thinking about what happens in the actual time in which it was released, it actually makes things even more interesting.
You're a smart fella. You're a smart cookie, Timengineer.
That's what they keep telling me, but I don't believe it.
All right, so once again, coming up, we're going to be doing some Big Money Monday here. We'll also talk about the High Water Fest. We'll also talk about Welcome to Rockville. We'll get all of that here in just a few moments. We're going back on the air here in just a moment to kind of let everyone know that's listening on air to text us up and let us know that they can win themselves some money.
Be right.
Let's see. Tony said that you had a drinking game in regards to The Expanse. Nice. Charles, Alien, Sigourney Weaver in her underwear. Schwing. Sigourney Weaver not doing too bad. I think Sigourney Weaver still looks pretty great. She showed up in the new Ghostbusters film, Ghostbusters Afterlife, for a brief cameo. And I still thought she looked great.
Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah. Morning, Dylan. What's going on, brother? Sean says I'm planning my Monday in Georgia. I'm pretty sure it's Debilation Brewing will be my first stop I make after being picked up from the airport. Not a bad choice. I know they are open on Mondays. A lot of brew places can be closed, but yeah, Debilation is definitely open on Mondays.
Especially those smaller ones, you know.
Dave's got that open 7 days a week.
Debilation, that's the one out in Richmond Hill, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One weird location out there in the middle of right off the highway.
Yeah, it's right off the highway, like all those industrial buildings. So it's a magic brewery that just kind of pops its head up.
There it is.
Dylan says, Marshall, our music video drops at 7 o'clock tonight on YouTube. Check that out. Dylan, message our page with the link and everything, and we'll share it.
Aren't we doing that?
Yeah, we're about to do Big Money Monday. Well, we're going to talk about it, then we're going to do it. So if you want the sound effect of shaking it, grab it. I always did. I'll let you be your own unique bird over there. I won't tell you what to do.
Yeah, I'd rather you didn't tell me what to do. Buddy.
Hey, pal. All right. Okay, pal. All right, guys, we got less than 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show today. My friend in studio is Timengineer. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning.
Now, you can also hop on the live stream because we are live streaming the show at this very moment on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. But right now, we got to talk about stuff we're giving away because people like us, but they also like the stuff we give away probably a little bit more.
Yeah, that's probably the main driver.
Now, a little while ago, we gave ourselves away the very first pair of High Water Fest tickets. Now, this is a show that's happening in North Charleston at Riverfront Park in late April 23rd and 24th. It's more on the alternative side of rock. So you got Jack White of the White Stripes, My Morning Jacket, Modest Mouse, Local Natives, and tons of other bands. So we're going to
I like things like that.
This is big time. This festival screams Timengineer. But this festival, we're giving away tickets all week long with Are You Smarter Than My Friend trivia. That happens around 7:30. Now, currently on the Rock 106.1 Facebook page, we have pinned to the very top of post where you need to like, comment, and share that post. If you have done so, you're in the running to win VIP tickets to the 2022 edition of Welcome to Rockville in Daytona Beach, Florida at the International Speedway, May 19th through 22nd. So all you have to do is like, comment, and share that post, and you're in the running. And at 12 noon today, I'm choosing one random person that has done all three of those things, and they're just going to randomly win themselves 2 4-day passes to Welcome to Rockville next year.
Man, that's big time. You got to put in the work for that, right? That show is really fun.
The show is ridiculous.
And 4-day tickets?
Yeah, 4-day passes. You got Kiss, Korn, Guns N' Roses, the Foo Fighters.
Right.
But also, they announced the full lineup. You got Five Finger Death Punch, Breaking Benjamin, Hailstorm, Jane's Addiction, Smashing Pumpkins. I mean, it's one incredible lineup this year.
Let's be real, man. It's worth going just to see Foo Fighters play, man. They're so much fun to see live.
They're so incredible live. So you're 100% right. So if you have not done so yet, hit up the Rock 106.1 Facebook page. The post pinned to the very top is what you want to like, comment, and share on. Now, speaking of stuff we're giving away, in mere moments, we have Big Money Monday. Your chance to win our boss's money. It's very, very easy to do, okay? All you have to do is text us right now, 1-800-394-1061, your first name, and then a number between 1 and 9. And if we choose you, you'll have that opportunity. Now, there is Order 69 still in effect.
Yeah.
If the number 69 comes out, you win $100. But
pretty nice.
A big-time chance for you to win cash from us coming up here in just a few minutes. Text us up, 1-800-394-1061, with your first name and a number between 1 and 9 with Rock 106.1. All right, guys, we're into commercials right here. All sorts of stuff we're giving away.
I'm going to make some more coffee. I'm going to check on this.
How many cups of coffee you drink this morning?
So far, I've had 2. I'm going to go for the hat trick here.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to go for the hat trick. Let's see, I'm completely out again.
Tim may have a heart attack today.
No, I think I had a heart attack already.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to pump it back into...
Yeah, trying to get that heart back into a regular heartbeat. Good for you. All right, man. Well, you go get your coffee.
Okay.
We'll hang here. We got commercials and I think a song. So you got about, let's just go ahead and say like 10-ish minutes before we jump back on the air and roll to see if someone's going to win themselves some Big Money Monday. Got cash to give away, baby. Let's do it. Morning, Melissa. Morning. Sean, yeah, let's, Sean, how about message me? Let's create a little thing. Message me with like a day and time you're available, and then maybe we can all meet up at a local brewery. I drink coffee all day. Is that bad? I don't think you're supposed to drink coffee all day. I love me some coffee. Don't get me wrong. Andrew says, Melissa is my little sister. Talk all the crap you want, Marshall. I don't know her yet. I won't talk crap about Melissa yet. I'll talk about how creepy Andrew is with his weird eye, but I would never talk crap about Melissa. Let me get to know her first. Let's become friends before I start talking crap to her. Want to have a great rest of your day? Got to lay the baby down for a nap. Ooh. Really? It's 8:41 a.m. Why's that baby taking a nap? I want to take a nap. All right, guys. Once again, coming up here in just a few minutes is Big Money Monday. If you have not done so yet, make sure to chime in. Text us. your first name and a number. That phone number, 1-800-394-1061. I'll choose one random person here in a minute to spin for. Once we get Timengineer back in the studio. We do have brand new stuff from Jack White. Tony from The Horde was talking about that just a few minutes ago. Taking Me Back is that new song. We're going to play it here in just a few minutes. We also have Theory of a Dead Man. Ooh, all sorts of text messages this morning. Thank you guys for chiming in. Sean says, my coworker, the nasty finger licker, drinks coffee all day. He shakes like crazy. Oh, man. So the only thing that I drink in the morning outside of a random cup of coffee, which usually is when Tony brings me a cup of coffee, is when I drink these stupid sparkling waters, which I'm sure is terrible for me. But everything is, so this just makes me feel good because it says water on it and it also has caffeine. So in my head, it tastes better than, excuse me, in my head, it's probably better for you than like a Red Bull. Probably not, though. You know, we were just talking about The Witcher a few minutes ago, and I'm just popping over to some news websites, and it looks like The Witcher cast has been told that the new series, the Netflix series, which season 2 comes out this week, there is going to be 7 seasons, apparently. Good Lord. Yeah, but it's pretty exciting stuff that the season 2 of The Witcher is coming out this week. It's one of Netflix's biggest shows. Who would have thought? They've done spin-offs of like animated stuff, like anime type stuff already on it. So I think it's the beginning of next year. They are going to be filming some big movies around our area. I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but down in Brunswick, they're apparently filming Black Panther 2. They're going to be filming some outdoor scenes, I guess, over in Brunswick. And then I guess Halloween, the third film, Halloween Ends, is getting filmed right here in Savannah, like in Savannah. And apparently there is a parking lot that's right off of Duren and I forget what street. It's like Duren and Bull. There's like a pretty big parking lot over there where a lot of film crews drop their stuff. Someone told me that there was like huge trailers and huge vehicles over there. Like it's going to be a massive movie they're getting ready for. So I heard Halloween Ends starts filming in January and gets released next October. So I don't know why they're moving their production from Charleston to Savannah, but I love it. And very excited to see that third Halloween film. But they are going to film it right here. So if you see a Michael Myers like walking down the street, do not call the police. It's going to be a very normal occurrence here in the next few weeks and months. All right, guys. Currently playing Theory of a Dead Man. After that, we come back with brand new stuff from Jack White. And then we're back on the air with Big Money Monday, and that'll be our last break on the stream. We've got 5 minutes. Yeah, but they're filming all sorts of really cool stuff. And apparently, I don't know if those trailers are for the new Halloween movie that they have kind of already placed in the parking lot. Um, that's right off of Duran there, right past that like Burger King and Arby's there. Closer to that the window glass place, whatever that is. But I'm very excited to see that new Halloween movie. It's gonna be very cool. That'll be filmed right here in our city. Sean says I still have to find a Bojangles. We got a few, man. You'll be all right. There's actually one there's one on Ogeechee Road. I think that'll be the closest one for you, Sean. Closer to the Richmond Hill area. Yeah. But I mean, they got one in Pooler. There's one on Ogeechee. There's one in Port Wentworth. I think those are the 3 that we have. All right, guys. Currently playing brand new stuff from Jack White called Taking Me Back. We're back on the air after that. So Jack White has 2 new albums. Fear of the Dawn is coming out in April and also features a Q-Tip collaboration, while Entering Heaven Alive is slated for July. So if you do love Jack White, and once again, his solo work is really, really cool. He's put out 3 solo albums, so this will be his 4th and 5th with kind of this double album approach he's putting out. If you like it, you're gonna love this new stuff. You like the White Stripes and everything. You'll love his solo work. Taking Me Back is currently what we're playing on the air right now. Timengineer back in studio. Hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
Hanging out by myself. It's having a great morning.
Okay.
While you fix all the problems that you created.
I didn't create it.
I know. All right, guys. Once again, coming back with Big Money Monday here in 2.5 minutes. Let's pick someone.
The server is resilvering on RAID 5 on that new disk that I put in. It takes a long time to do that, though. And that is the entire time that's happening. I am knots tied up in my tummy.
And we have, we have quite a few people who do voice work here at the radio station that need access to do
It's
that.
not just that; it's also programming for tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and people who need to log in via VPN. That's what that's for, as well.
Pretty
Handles a lot of things. It handles a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, and I have a backup for it, but if I don't have to put it up, I'd rather not because it's kind of terrible. Worse.
All right, I've got the person we're playing for today all set for Big Money Monday. Are you ready with the bingo machine there today? Perfect. All right, we're a little over a minute before we come back on that.
Just get a random number generator. Just do that.
No, it's
I'll write a script real quick. It's gonna make a noise.
Can you do it? Can you do it in 60 seconds?
Nah, probably not 60 seconds. But it'll make the noise of the bingo machine.
Oh, perfect.
And then it'll also shoot me a number, a random number.
Or you could just use the physical bingo machine. That's
Why?
next to you.
That's no fun.
You're no fun, Timengineer. You're no fun.
That is a fact of life.
All right. Once again, playing brand new stuff from Jack White. And then we'll be back here in a little less than 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Rock 106.1, Savannah's Rock Station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends Show today as we live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It is now time to get to Big Money Monday.
Big Money Monday!
Our opportunity to give away our boss's money. We love to do this. It really brings a true to honest smile to our faces to give away A-Dub's money. It is very, very cool. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to roll today, as you guys have already texted in, for the one, the only, let's see, I wrote it down, Melissa Roberts.
Melissa Roberts.
We are rolling for Melissa today. Melissa has chosen the number 7. So that means
7.
If the ball 17 comes out, 37, 47, 57, as long as it has a 7 on the ball, she is going to win $50. Now, if the number 69 comes out,
that's nice.
She'll win $100.
Real nice.
And that is very nice. All right, so let's not wait any longer, Tim. Let's go ahead and spin it.
Let's roll it out. Roll it out. All right. Let's do it.
Is there one coming out? Yeah, go that way.
No. I got it. I got to shake it up a lot.
All right. Dramatic pause.
Let's see what we got here. 33.
The number today is 33. No 7. Melissa, I'm so sorry. Big Money Monday. We're not giving it away. We've been in a rut ever since.
Swing and a miss.
Oh man. I mean,
you know what I think it is? I think you got to do this because you got the lucky hands, right?
Yeah. Okay. Next time we do Big Money Monday, I'm rolling. Tim, we're taking this out of your hands. You failed us 3 times in a row.
That's true.
We can't have this.
Well,
anymore.
That's because I'm greedy. I want it.
All right. Coming up here in just a little bit on the Marshall and Friends Show, we're going to dive into your chance, obviously, to win some VIP tickets to Welcome to Rockville. We're going to talk about how the Foo Fighters had to cancel a show because of a medical emergency, and we'll do some Marshall's music news. That's all coming up in the 9 o'clock hour right here on Rock 106.1. Good morning. All right, guys, once again, thanks for joining the show this morning and the live stream. We truly do appreciate it. Tim, what are you doing with the rest of your day?
Construction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Building out those new studios. So we're going to be in them starting February. When am I going to broadcast out of the new Rock 106.1 studio? What day do you think?
I'm hoping sometime in January.
Sometime in January?
Yeah.
Okay. No pressure. You got like a month.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you for joining us here on the live stream. 6 a.m. Join us tomorrow morning on air. 7 a.m. tomorrow. Join us on the live stream. I guess tomorrow will be Stacy from Hot 98.3. You guys have a great rest of your morning. Be good to one another, and we'll see you then.